Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Tulkas Plays Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. We join our team again as we have just entered. I believe this is Rustboro City. You'll have to excuse me, I started a Pokemon Platinum playthrough and I'm getting my towns a little bit mixed up. We rejoined the team. Beatrice out in front, still hasn't picked up any items. Amelia level 9 Talo, Chuck level 5 Poochyena, Aries level 9 Torchic, and our newest member, Merle, the level 5 Meryl. These are not ready for the gym, I'll go ahead and tell you, but luckily for us there's a few things going on before we go to the gym here. Last time we left off, we left a few things undone. Don't remember how many Pokeballs I have, let me double check. We left a few trainers undefeated. We run up here to get a quick heal. Very important to do. Oh, we got 10, we're fine. And we also did not capture a Pokemon in the forest. So we're going to go defeat a couple of trainers. Did we fight this guy? I'm pretty sure he's a Magikarp trainer. I think there's one of these in every Pokemon game. It's just pure Magikarp. Magikarp I've always really liked. Not because of, obviously it's good in battle because it's terrible, but I always like the idea of taking something incredibly weak and turning it into a giant screaming flying dragon like Gyarados. And I think Magikarp Shiny looks great. Just a gold carp. It's beautiful. I don't know how this level 5 Magikarp is outspeeding me. Maybe Magikarp's faster than I remember. Beatrice is slower. So very little experience. Oh, the level 6 Magikarp, we might be in some trouble. Well, this is not a difficult fight, so while we're tapping our way through this one, I want to thank everybody for coming back out again. Appreciate all the support we've been getting on the series. I hate to even ask, but if you don't care to maybe drop a like or a comment, either way, so I can get some feedback from you guys, see if everything's going well, if you're enjoying it. Yeah, keep splashing, big boy. It's doing so much good for you. I will say that Magikarp is tankier than you might expect. They have pretty good defense. I guess they would have to. I think they pick up Tackle at level 10 or 15. And in later games, I'm not sure if it's in this one, they pick up Flail. Oh my goodness, level 7. This one's like 3 levels, so maybe getting an attack that can do something besides Splash. I'm gonna lower its defense just so it doesn't take as long to kill it. And the really upsetting thing about this battle is, they're given so little experience, it's not really even worth doing. You just gotta kill 3 Magikarp. And Beatrice, you were just a constant disappointment. Redeem yourself, kill this useless fish. There you go. I'm telling you though, unless you learn some sick HM moves or really start to shine, you are getting replaced at the first possible chance. There's berries over here. If I recall correctly, this lady's going to give me a minor lecture on the ecosystem and how I should always replant a berry. But as far as in-game wise, doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be able to come back here very much until I have Fly, and by that point there will be other better places that I will plant berries. Because I'm not planning long term to use Beatrice and she's not going to be of any help in the next gym, I'm going to bring Merle out. I'm not sure if it already knows a water move. If it doesn't, I want to get it one before we go into this gym. This gym can actually be pretty tough. It's higher level than you might expect at first. I want to say one of her Pokemon's at like level 14. And immediately having a water move just I'm pretty sure this thing already knows Absorb. So we have to immediately bring you out. Well, it doesn't know a water move. Yeah, Amelia, you can have it. Alright, show me this ferocious peck ability. Oh, almost. That's unhelpful, Lotad. I don't think it's practical, of course, because you kind of need to be able to tell what Pokemon they have. But I almost wish that the trainers out here would just have nicknamed Pokemon too. I just feel like it would give it that little touch. But I guess they need to tell you exactly what it is. Now, if I'm not mistaken, no, you still don't have an elemental move yet. We will try to remedy that. Oh, Effect Spore. I should have seen that one coming. Luckily, Absorb shouldn't do very much fire. Let's see how long this sleep holds out. Okay, give me this focus energy, and then maybe we can just hit a crit and pretty much end this battle before anything worse happens. Nope. But I didn't pop the effect score again, so that's good. You just keep doing that 1 damage absorb. Now a crit here might kill it. No, can't get it. Again, reasons why I don't use things like growl and focus energy very much. Amelia at level 10, I don't think Aries will quite get here. No. I think this is a rich boy. I think it's his trainer classification. Still gonna leave Merle in. See if I can't get something going with him. Hate to give a gender crisis to one of these Pokemon. Yeah, Winston. Zigzagoon. Hope he's not gonna be flashing that cash and dropping full restores again, like his friend on the other side of the forest. Merle, your defenses leave something to be desired. Well, we're just gonna trade here. I become a little harder to kill and kill him slower, so probably a net loss. Immediately undid my defense raise. Now I still do less damage. And even less damage. I hate these kind of battles. It's not quite as annoying as the one where they spam sand attack and you can't land a hit to save your life. It's still pretty annoying. Alright, this thing's 2 levels higher than me. I've had defense dropped, I think a net of 2 times. I don't want Merle to die, so yeah, we'll let Beatrice finish off her cousin. Sure, there's some family rivalry that can be worked out here. You're kind of getting your jaws rattled a little bit there, Beatrice. Get it together. Yeah, one more, don't die. Oh, he's... Oh, dropping those sick full restores. Let's see if we can make it worth our while. I'm probably gonna have to pull Beatrice out after like 1 more hit. Immediately offsetting everything we did. Oh, just do damage. The reason I think partially that helps push me on over into the mindset of not using stat lowering moves, or even stat raising moves very much, is that you cannot hit a crit like Growl. Yeah, there you go. But you can hit a crit move and end the battle immediately, because I think crits at this point still ignored all stat changes. There we go. Oh, Merle did get a move, but it's one I don't even care about. There you go, Beatrice. Getting some of the love too. Chuck is immediately falling behind. We should probably try to remedy that. Not that Chuck will be particularly useful in the gym ahead, but I don't like anybody falling too far behind. Just, it's begging fate to step in and kill someone. Plus, Chuck does have the runaway ability. I would rather have him have Intimidate, but since he does not, we'll use what we have. At least this way, if we have to, we can get out of a battle. Don't have to worry about getting that extra chip damage as we try to escape. Chuck on Chuck violence. No, we're not going to let this play out. Don't have time. I was talking to a buddy of mine about the channel, about some of the content, and I think I'm going to try to keep the episodes a little bit shorter. This is what we came for. I'm glad this happened. I've been doing like 30 and 31, 32 minute episodes, and I'm going to try to tone those back to maybe about 20 minutes. That was a critical hit. Oh, Chuck, you poor thing. At least we're in no real danger of killing it, right? Now I have to pull Chuck out. A crit probably wouldn't quite kill him, but if he gets an effect spore and gets poisoned and then a crit, oh, the Nuzlocke life is difficult. Yeah, I think maybe a little shorter episode might be a little bit better. I watch a lot of YouTube myself, and sometimes I just don't have time to sit down and watch a full 30-minute episode. So maybe having a little bit shorter episodes coming out and give people more of an opportunity to dip in and out of them throughout the day. Yeah, beautiful. Shroomish wanted to join the team. Didn't cost us anybody. Net gain, I love it. It eats damp composted soil in forests. Feasting on the composted soil. Well, that's lovely. Thank you, Pokedex. Wasn't gross or terrible at all. What are we gonna call you? Shroomish I don't much care for, but I think it evolves into Breloom. I do like. And it gets, I think it picks up a fighting type as well. We're gonna call you Horatio. Yeah, I like Horatio. Welcome to the team, Horatio. I'm glad you didn't take too long to join us. We immediately are in much better shape than we were before. Just because Merle could be very useful but doesn't know a water move yet, Horatio is already coming to us primed for this fight. Can already do some damage to some of the things we're going to run into in the gym, and recover health while doing it with Absorb. Effect Spore is never a bad thing. Yeah, so we're quite tickled with this. And that gives us a full party. One of the rules of the Nuzlocke I don't think we've went over is if I have the ability to have a full party, I have to. So I can't leave a Pokemon here in the PC in case I get wiped. So at this point, we're still in danger. If I do wipe, that's game over. We'd have to try to start again or do something else. This is a new area. This is not entirely in the spirit of the Nuzlocke, and I'm aware of that. But there is something here I really don't want, and it's for very good reason I don't want it. And I feel like it's just one of those pitfalls of being in a Nuzlocke that I just don't particularly care for. So in the cave, there's a cave right on the other end of this route that we need to go to and deal with. And in that cave, you can only find one Pokemon, and that is Whismur. Can't even find Zubat. It might be the only cave in any Pokemon game where you can't find Zubat. Or one of the very few, anyway. And so I know I'm going to catch a Whismur there, and I do not want to waste this route on a Whismur. So we're just going to pretend like we're going to get really lucky and not... Oh my god, please be anything. Yes, this is perfect. This is actually what I wanted from here. This is great. I kind of hate I wasted the money on the repel now, but if it gets me this, I do not mind. I mentioned this in an earlier episode. I love Nincada. I love it dearly. It has a split evolutionary path. If you do things right, you can get 2 Pokemon out of 1. Always a good thing in a playthrough like this. Definitely glad I got Chuck out of there, since the bug type would be super effective against him. Nincada can be pretty defensive. So yeah, definitely defensive. So I'm going to hit it once more, and then I'm going to try to start throwing balls at it, because I do not want to kill this thing. And when you're trying to catch Pokemon, Harden can be very deceptive, because like I think crits ignore stat changes, so you think you're not doing very much damage and a crit wouldn't hurt it. Yes. But yeah, a crit ignores things like Harden and Defense Curl. You might just wipe one with a crit at the worst time. Makes a nest under roots. Well, those days are over for you. You're captive now. And you're a female. See, I think what happens is when you evolve Nincada into Ninjask, it carries the nickname over to the Ninjask, and then you just get a Shedinja, and then I'll have to go to a name raider or something and add a nickname later. So I'm gonna have to let's see, you're a female. We'll get a second chance at this later, like I said, probably for the Shedinja. So I don't really know how to spell this, but I like the name. Keely? I like the name. We'll know what it is anyway. We're in on the joke. Now let's see. Did anybody get too wrecked up? Chuck took a knock. I'm gonna put Merle back out front, I guess. Try to get a water move going. This bug catcher might be some decent experience. I bet they are not. They are not tough Pokemon. This is one thing about Pokemon games I do wish they would work on some. And I think they have to some degree. But I don't want them to be all ridiculously difficult. But I think making the standard trainer battles a little bit tougher, never a bad thing. If they had a little bit better AI, used more appropriate moves, I think that would be better. The thing about a Nuzlocke is, even in simple trainer battles like this, like right now, with that attack, I am in crit range of death. So I have to pull Merle out. This Wurmple doesn't know a bug move, so I'm not too worried about it. I hope Shroomish knows something besides Absorb. Get the effect score going. Tackle, that should be fine. Oh god, I'm still in crit range. I'm faster than it though, or I was. I did this before. It's even a Wurmple. Jeff is rearing his head once more. I can't risk it. I really can't risk it. A crit would kill Horatio, and we need him for the gym right now. Oh my god. Kill this thing. This level 8 Wurmple is surprisingly dangerous. I don't have a good answer for it. Oh, this is worse. It's a level 8 Nincada. Aries, this is pretty much all you, all day long. I really want to get Aries up to a point of knowing Ember. I know that's the first move it's going to learn. And even though Torchic is more of a physical attacker than a special attacker. Oh, that was a crit. That's not good. Yeah, that's not very good damage. It's going to get worse with this Harden. But even still, I want to have the type coverage. Like an Ember would wreck this thing. Physical or special, it doesn't matter. Harden or Leech Life, whatever you want to do. I think one more scratch will end this. And you know, with trying to keep the episode shorter, I think we're gonna call it here. We've added 2 more members to the team. We got really fortunate with an NK to find. There's an Ember. Look, we're making sweet gains. Did a couple of trainer battles. And I don't know that I ever finished the thought, but like I said, even basic trainer battles become super spectacles. And at any minute somebody could die and leave the team forever. So I do think the Nuzlocke does make for a more interesting playthrough, even if it is stressful. So yeah, we're just going to heal up and then we're going to say goodbye for this episode. I do appreciate, again, everybody coming out to watch. If you have anything you'd like to say or get in touch with me about, drop a comment. And if you feel like it, I'd love to have a like on the video. Just let me know that somebody out there is enjoying the content. I've been trying to avoid asking for them, but it would be nice to know if anybody's having a good time with it. So we're going to drop a quick save. Alright, thank you all very much. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.